Hey guys, it's day 2 of playing Grow a Garden. I actually just played like the same day for day 2 because guys, I don't know what it is about Grow a Garden, but it's just kind of a little bit addictive and it's hard to even stop playing once you start. But what that means is our trees did not have time to grow yet. Remember, I'm still waiting on that coconut tree and then I have 2 apple trees. And really, I feel like at the beginning, it's just kind of, I don't know, it's not boring, but it's probably boring to watch because it's just like plant carrots, collect carrots, plant strawberries, collect strawberries. But the absolute most fun thing to do at the very beginning is when the seeds restock just to see if you can get anything good. And really at this point, I know there are so many seeds that I'm not going to be able to afford. So I really do just want to plant and collect, plant and collect, plant and collect. And really, it just seems like those events just don't happen often enough. Sometimes, I've been playing for a while, not on this account, but on my main account. And especially when I'm on a new account, I'm like, oh my gosh, I wish the bee swarm would come more often. But then if the bee swarm came more often, I feel like there would just be too much to do and I wouldn't be able to get it all done. But I would definitely be making more shuckles quicker. And right now, there aren't very many plants that I have. And I know I planted these tomatoes and I planted this corn and someone commented and was like, oh, do not plant the corn. And maybe that's true, but at this point, I just feel like I need to plant everything that I possibly can. I just have to buy what I can actually buy or what I can actually afford and just plant and collect and plant and collect and sell and plant and collect and sell just as quick as I possibly can. And I also think when you first start playing, especially because you just don't have that many plants, it's really hard to be really patient for something to happen to those plants. Say this really large strawberry that's growing right now. It's really hard to be patient and let something happen to that strawberry so I can actually make more shekels. And it's really nice when you log off for quite a while and then you come back to your garden and it's grown up and I can't wait to see what it's going to look like the next day. Something else about this garden, looking at this video, it's oh my gosh, my garden looks so sad really. And I know all the really cool plants that I got on my main account and so it's hard to look at this one and feel like I'm going to get anywhere with it. But really, it just takes a little bit of time and when you're actually playing, I don't know, the time goes by really fast. Something I started doing on my main account was buying a lot of pet eggs. And I just absolutely love hatching those little pet eggs and it's probably because I love to play Adopt Me so much and I love to collect all the pets. And so I also like to do that on this game, or I'm finding that I do. And I also feel like I have a lot to learn on this game. There's just so many different things. I know my garden looks so boring, guys, but I would love to hear about your gardens that you're actually growing. Can you guys comment down below and tell me what your favorite thing to plant is? I'm not exactly sure why, but I really love to actually plant the bamboo seeds. I have a couple pieces on my main account and they actually got shocked and I think I love everything that got shocked. It just looks so cool because it's glowing. And I also got these tangerine seeds and I think that they're really cute. I don't know if they're little trees or plants or bushes or something. Or anyways, mine are really little trees. And I just think they're so cute. I've also been moving things around a lot in my garden trying to figure out the best layout. And I really wish that I could prop all the trees up a little bit higher so that I could walk underneath them easier and just see everything better. I have a feeling that there's going to be so much that's added to this game because there's so much that's still missing to be able to do. I mean, I could see little furniture and little lights that you could hang up and stuff in your gardens. And like I said, I would absolutely love to be able to set my trees up a little bit higher off the ground so that I could see underneath them better. Something else about Grow a Garden is it's kind of just a single person player game or something. I don't feel like there's a lot of interaction between people, but definitely in a later episode, I want to go around and I want to explore a bunch of other people's gardens because some people have their setup so cool. I also think it would be so cool to be able to drive a little tractor around or something. And I could even see different accessories that you could buy in this game for clothing or whatever. And I could also see not only would the plants mutate, but maybe you could mutate your own plants so you could make different combinations. That would be so cool. And then you could set up a little stand in front of your garden and you could actually sell them or actually sell the seeds that came from the plant or something like that. Okay, I just realized I have so many ideas for this game. So when is Grow a Garden actually going to reach out to me and hire me? Wouldn't that be so fun to be on some sort of I don't know, group where you came up with ideas for different games this Grow a Garden game? So if you're from Grow a Garden, please reach out to me. I would love to help. I would also love for you guys to comment down below with any ideas you have for me or tips or tricks or anything anything like that because obviously I'm pretty new to this. Like one of the things that I've tried to use is like the watering can or the different sprinklers, but I just kind of don't get it, like, or I don't feel like it's like working for me too well. So is there some sort of like trick to it? And then this is so weird, but I finally was able to buy like a beanstalk seed, and so then I planted it. And guys, when it actually grew, it almost seemed like it grew like underground, and it's like really big, like where it came up. I don't know, it's just like really strange. Like actually the first layer of like beanstalks like grows into the ground. So I kind of feel like I did something wrong when I planted it, but I don't know. If I am able to buy another one or it comes up like it's restocked, then I will definitely buy one and see if I did something different or strange or wrong, and if it'll actually come up the right way. Or can you comment down below if your beanstalk like seemed to do like the same thing as mine? I'll definitely go visit my main's like garden at some point in one of these videos so you guys can see it, and I'll actually show you that beanstalk so you can tell me if I did something wrong or not. I'm not sure why, but I found it so interesting to keep checking and seeing like how much stuff was worth. I wish the Grow Garden would put out some sort of kind of like formula or something to let me know, like based on how much this stuff weighs, like how much am I actually going to make from it? Because it's really hard to do like with all the inventory that's always like that you've collected, like to find like exactly what you want to look at, like and see how much it's worth. What if we actually got awards for like how much money or how many shekels like we collected? So if you got to 1 million or you got to 1 billion or something like that, you would actually get like a special hat, like a specials like farmer's hat or something like that. Or I would definitely love to get like some sort of tractor. So like the color of the tractor and the size of the tractor like changes depending on like how much how many shekels you've actually earned in the game. I know what you guys are thinking. You're thinking that I definitely need to be like more patient with my fruits and my vegetables or whatever, and so I need to let them mutate before I sell them. But I just want to make shekels quicker. I mean, I do feel like I'm making shekels like pretty quickly because if you remember from the beginning of the video, I think I had less than 1,000 shekels and now I'm up to 27,000 shekels. But I know all that money is going to get wiped out as soon as I find like a really cool seed to buy. And I want to go over and I want to buy a bunch of pet eggs, but I don't even have enough to buy like one right now. And in this game, especially at the beginning, it makes absolutely no sense to buy the pets at the beginning because we're just trying to make shekels. One thing I really, really like about this game is that my garden is actually growing even when I'm not playing. So I know I can plant this stuff and then I can come back and then it's actually like full grown. So it's definitely like, it makes it like a more fun game to like check like every couple days or even like every day just to see like how much things have changed. And I'm really happy that the apple tree, or one of the apple trees at least, has finally like grown, or it's finally full grown so we can get some apples from it. I like the look of the apple trees because I like to see like the red fruit, or I mean like the apples, like the red apples in my garden. But on my main account, I have a couple peach trees and I actually love those even more. I just like the look of the tree better because the apple tree is kind of boring because it just looks the same all the way around. I know that sugar apple tree just came out, or the sugar apple seed just came out, and I haven't actually been able to buy one yet, but I'm really curious like as to what it looks like when you plant it. So if you've been able to buy one and you planted it and it's full grown, can you comment down below and let me know what it looks like and what does the sugar apples look like? And is it actually a tree? I just kind of wish like all the trees didn't take up so much room and maybe they would grow like a little bit taller but a little bit skinnier. I just think I would like to decorate my garden better with like skinnier trees. It looks like we hardly have anything in our honey thing. Maybe we're about halfway there, but I want to go check out and see like if I'm done with this daily task or if I have another one to complete. It looks like I have quite a few more things that I need to be able to do before I can get that free prize. And I'm checking out the gear, but honestly, I don't even have enough shekels to buy a watering can right now. I know this is the hardest part about Grow a Garden is right now, like at the very beginning, just because I can't buy a lot of those things. I'm not able to get very many shekels, I'm not able to buy very many plants, and I'm not able to make honey as fast as I can like on my main account. Speaking of honey, when is the bee swarm coming? Surely it's coming like pretty soon. Or some sort of event so I can make some more shekels or make shekels faster. I guess when I'm watching the screens, the shekels really are like going up like pretty quickly. It just doesn't really seem like it, but I actually have quite a few from what we started with. I was also just like obsessed with checking like how much this stuff is actually worth. Someone told me in a comment that I should definitely buy the flowers, and I have been trying to, but there just don't seem to be like that that many that are coming up for sale. We were able to buy one daffodil seed this time. Wow, I can't believe I was only able to buy one. But let's remember this, it cost 1,000 shekels to buy that daffodil seed. So when we collect them, let's actually see like what they cost like to sell them. Oh wait, I thought I was only able to buy one, but I was actually able to buy 5 of them, which is definitely better than just the one. I wish there was a way to just sell like certain things. Like I want to sell all the apples. Like I wish there was something that I could click on. So if I'm missing something, can you guys tell me? Because I know we spent like 5,000 shekels on these daffodils, but I'd really like to just sell the daffodils so I can find out actually how much I made from just the daffodil seeds without having to click on like each one to see how much it's going to sell for. This is kind of what I was talking about at the beginning. I feel like there's a lot of things that they could kind of change to make it just like a better game. And look at these strawberries. I definitely need like a bee swarm now. Or could we please get like something that's going to happen? It doesn't really matter like what we're going to make from these daffodils, but let's go ahead and like check on the prices of them. This first one I checked was like 1,900 and some like shekels. So we made like 900 shekels. And it looks like the second one we made like 400 shekels. And then that last one, we actually lost like 100 shekels from it. It seems like it usually is worth it to buy like the flowers, especially those times when you get really lucky and it grows like really big and you make like quite a bit off of it for what you spent on it. And I do like that I can plant it and just collect it and be done with it. But obviously you're going to make more money on something that you can plant and you can always collect from, like the apple trees. And it's funny because later on, like actually those apple trees, like I won't want them in my garden, or I possibly won't want them in my garden. I do kind of like the look of them though. Okay, I told you guys that I really like the bamboo seeds, so I'm really hoping that I'll be able to buy some like pretty soon. And then we can check the prices and see if we made any money from them. I mean, I kind of feel like they set up the game to where you're always kind of making money, or you're always making shekels. It's not always worth it, but it almost is always worth it. And you never really know until you plant them and collect them and then sell them. I'm not really sure like what the best strategy is, especially at the beginning like this. Is it just to like collect a bunch of the fruit or fruit and vegetables and then sell them right away? Because those fruits like and vegetables seem to come up like really quickly. And so we couldn't possibly wait like a whole hour for them to mutate. Or is it better to like plant your garden and then wait for them to mutate? I don't know. I just don't see like that being the best thing to do like right at the beginning when you're starting. So I think for this garden, since I just started it, I'm definitely just going to plant, collect, and sell like right away instead of trying to wait for like any sort of an event. Eventually we'll be able to like do what we want. Oh my gosh, I'm actually able to buy some of those bamboo seeds. I love the bamboo. I kind of wish there was something to like collect off the bamboo because again, like I said, it's one of my favorite plants like just to look at in the garden. And really, I have no idea why, because it just like grows up in this like really long stick. But I think it's partly because like anytime it mutates, it just looks so cool to me. But I really do like the plants that you can also just like collect and kind of like get rid of. And I absolutely love it when you actually get like a free seed from something. And that is especially true like right now when I like need the shekels. I saw the bees, so it must be the bee swarming time, which is really exciting, and I hope that we can make shekels like even faster. On my main account, I was actually able to get a bee as a pet. I so wish that I could have got the queen bee, but I think the bee pet is so cute. Also on my main, I tried to buy like some of it. I think it's like a honey torch or something like that. And there's like honeycombs and maybe there's like a honey bench. Anyways, I was able to get some of those torches and put them out, and it really did help. So no, I know like moving forward, like as I'm playing, I'm definitely going to buy those if I'm able to buy those. But at this point, we're hardly making any honey. So who knows like how long it'll be until we can buy some. So I started taking my pollinated fruit and like checking to see like how much it was worth, like how much we could get for it, and see if it would be worth it to sell it or to like make more honey. I mean, do you guys think that the whole like purpose or like the most important thing is to actually like make honey? I've been really focused on that on my main account, and it's mostly because like I love the stuff that you can actually buy with the honey. There for a minute, I started to walk towards like someone else's like really amazing garden, way more amazing than mine. And then I realized like, no, hey, your garden, your very boring garden is over here. And I was able to collect those bamboo stalks. So let's see like how much we're going to get for them. They actually cost 4,000 shekels a piece, so let's check and see if it was worth it. It looks like this first one, we only got 3,600 shekels, which actually means that we lost shekels by like planting it. This next one was like 5,100 shekels that we made, so that was worth it. And this one was 7,700 or something like that, so that one was worth it. So I guess it was like the flowers, and it is actually worth it like most of the time, and you don't really know until you plant it and collect it and sell it. I maybe should have waited on that fruit, or I mean like those bamboo sticks, just to see if they were going to get pollinated, because it probably would have made the value go up like quite a bit more. I'm not exactly sure like how long the bee swarm like actually lasts. Is it like 5 minutes or 10 minutes? It always seems like about 10 minutes to me. So when we have like not very good like fruit and stuff or whatever, the vegetables, the plants, whatever, should we actually wait to see if any of it gets pollinated before we sell it? And then I feel like later on, like those bamboo sticks aren't actually worth it to like sell it. It's like more worth it to like maybe get honey from it. I'm always kind of thinking like, well, all these plants are growing back like really fast at this point, and so like we can go ahead and collect it, and then the bees will have other stuff to pollinate in our garden. So maybe I just go ahead and collect all the smaller stuff because it doesn't really matter like that much. So because the bee swarm is back, I'm actually able to like give some more fruits that have been pollinated to make some honey, and I'm really hoping that we can at least make one of these honeys like today. I feel like it's really hard to like speed up like what I'm actually doing like in the game, so I'm probably just gonna skip ahead like some of this because there's just a lot, and it's really just me doing the same thing like over and over and over again. I'm just collecting my fruit, and then I don't know why, like I'm just obsessed with seeing like how much stuff is worth. I was actually able to plant some watermelons, and you guys won't believe this watermelon that's growing. I don't know. I haven't seen one this big. I mean, I guess I haven't planted that many watermelons. But this is kind of like a time lapse watching that watermelon grow. It's actually pretty cool, and I wish I would have stopped and just recorded it because it just looks so cool growing there. And I feel like it's going to be this huge watermelon. I have no idea like what they're worth, if they're even like if it even means anything. And I really hope that I didn't collect it, and so that it can mutate so we can really see like if we made anything off that watermelon. And I just keep making like more and more shekels. My money has actually gone up like a lot. And then when I went to buy seeds, this cocoa seed was for sale, but there was no way we're even close to being able to buy that plant. Then I was able to buy some more bamboo seeds and plant those, and I just love watching them grow. I was finally able to buy some cactus seeds and some more bamboo seeds. I decided to plant those cactus trees like way back in the back because I think that they're probably one of the plants that I don't like to look at the most. And I have quite a few of the cactus seeds or cactus like plants like on my main account, and I can't decide whether I should like get rid of them or not. I don't know. Do you guys think they're worth it or not? Okay, and I absolutely did not mean to pick up this bamboo stalk. I really wanted to leave it there to see if it would get mutated, but I went to go check the price because I did accidentally pick it, and it was worth like 108,000 shekels, which was super awesome, but oh, I wish I would have let that thing mutate. But I think that's another thing that I don't necessarily like about this game is it's too easy to pick up something that you don't want to sell. And I'm not sure if they made it that way on purpose, because I know there's like a tool where you can like save stuff or heart stuff or lock stuff or whatever, so you can't pick it, but there's no way I could even afford it for the longest time. So then I'm stuck, and I can't tell you guys like how many times I've actually picked something that I really didn't want to pick. And I probably should just move it to like one area of my garden, but honestly, I always feel like it like just goes over there anyways. And I felt like I got pretty lucky getting this really large like tulip, and I really hope that I don't accidentally pick it. I'm not sure, guys. I think my new goal is going to be let the large stuff like mutate before I can sell it. I think I'll just make a lot more shekels in the end. So I really just want to show you guys like how many shekels I have at the end, because I've kind of skipped through like a bunch of the stuff because like I said, it's kind of boring to watch it like right at the beginning because I don't know, it's just a boring garden. But hopefully from this video, if you haven't played, you can see that you can get like shekels like pretty fast if you just play for a little bit. So I think I finished my daily task, but I want to make sure that I go and check like that I finished my daily task before I log out, and I want to collect my prize if I actually got something. I mean, if I finished it, or I want to finish it like before I log out. And oh my gosh, did I just pick that very large watermelon and not let it mutate? Guys, I did not mean to do that. Okay, for day 3, I'm letting things grow. If they're really big, I'm going to wait till they mutate before I sell them. So I got up to 350,000 shekels like for the second day, and I feel like that's pretty good. And I'm not really sure why, but I always get excited when I can buy like pumpkin seeds or watermelon seeds. And I think it's just because like right here at the beginning, they don't seem to like come for sale like too too often. And I did finish my daily task, and it's a good thing I went to check because I was able to get those 2 seed packs, because tomorrow when I log in, I want to be able to get another daily task. And I really shouldn't have done this, but I bought a trowel and I don't even have that many shekels, and I bought it because I'm so used to buying it anytime it comes for sale on my main account. I hope you'll join me for day 3. Bye guys, until next time.